Go.
Welcome to Nexus Wars One Lane Glitchless YouTube guide video brought to you by White Gorilla and Zaki. This video is going to give you a brief summary on how to play the map. Beginner guide. We're not going to get into units or any of that. That'll be a separate guide. But Zaki is going to go ahead and take it away and to explain to you what he's doing right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is build a unit when you first spawn in. You got Terran Protoss, Zerg, and then, yeah, like, if you look on the scoreboard right here, it'll say, like, my name, my kills, and then your income. You get income by making units, so if you click on this, it says Hydralis, for example, and then it says +4 income, and then it adds it to your scoreboard, which is, a good thing to know. So right, Gorilla Light just made his pylon. It's called a Bampe. I don't know why it's called that, but yeah. Then to make it, you press W, and it gives +16 income, and you can upgrade it as well. So you get more income. I think it's like +32, then 64, 128, and then 256. Is that right? I think it is.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, and then when like the wave is like coming in, you can do it now. So yeah, when they're coming in, you want to press A on your SCV to just like attack them. Yeah, so you can kill the stuff coming in. Also, if you're
The
like going,
builders provide vision.
yeah. If you're going against like lurkers or like Dark Templar, and then you put your SCV like right next to it, it'll give yourself detection, so you can basically like see them like a normal unit, like how a Viper, Sentry, or Mothership Core would, which is very useful as well because it's
Your
like
builder
infinite.
does not get hurt, by the way. Your builder does not take any damage. He can do damage. He can detect invisible units. Yeah,
Yeah, but he can never die, which is really good.
never die.
Never die. And then next thing up is the cannon. I can't make it yet, it's on cooldown. But yeah, you can put it like right where Gorilla put his pylon. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of bad early game. It'll like put your economy like far behind. So yeah, like you can use it, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I'm
And
gonna
then,
nuke.
okay, yeah, you can nuke. So if you press N, uh, it's like a nuke. Gives you like a radius and like how far you can nuke. I think it's like over here, somewhere over there. And then yeah, you can just go boop and then nuke. Um,
Best way to get the feel for a nuke is to just do it one time and you can see how it works.
yeah,
Some people say there's a little bit of a delay. I've seen some beginners say, "Oh, I didn't know it worked like that." Just use your nuke. Your team will ask for it. Maybe a teammate will be like, "Hey, White Gorilla, can you use your nuke here?" And you be like, "Okay." And you go into the wave, press N, and it'll go off.
yeah, exactly. I think people have a delay if they like come up here, like they're building up here, and then they press N like while they're over here instead of walking all the way over here first, and then
Right.
dropping their nuke. I think that's why it does that. And then yeah, like next thing up is the sync. So if you click on like my lurker building for example, it says 45 seconds. If you see the little timer icon, yeah, you can also see it here too. It says 45. Uh, each unit has like a different kind of sync timer, depending on like what kind of unit it is. And then once these pop out, I'll show you how to sync them. Any second now, there we go. So yeah, if you like select them, hold down escape, and then if you see like your next income cycle, when it hits to 0, it will sync it. Every single 10 seconds it'll do that, so yeah, it syncs at 10 seconds and then 0 seconds, which is good to do.
Also, since you're at the lurker building right now, lurker buildings, along with all other races, I don't know if Protoss though, Zerg and Terran, there's some buildings that you can use double units. You could choose to spawn. Do you want to explain that, Zaki?
Yeah, so if you click on this, it says you can make a swarm host. To make that, you just press R. You can cycle between the two. Yeah, so if you press D, lurker, and then swarm host for R. I think you can do the same thing with the warhounds, which is pretty useful too. You can make cyclones and warhounds. And then the next thing up is salvage. Okay, so if you want to like swap your units, like right now I'm at like 9 supply, right? So if I salvage the Zergling, it'll go to 8 supply. And then each unit has like a different kind of supply count. You can see it like right next to the money with the minerals. So this one is 2, and then the battle cruiser is 5. And then you can just keep uh, salvaging stuff if you want to like make different kind of units, but you want to like do that once like your max supply though, so you don't uh, like hurt your economy and that kind of stuff. And then Nexus
Nexus.
abilities. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nexus abilities.
That's the one. So if you click on the Nexus, I hotkeyed mine. I'll go over hotkeys in a little bit, but right now I can just like scan. So if you press Q, it's scan a sweep. It lasts 12 seconds, and you can like see their base, what they're making and stuff. I wouldn't do that until like overtime though, like when you get your first hero out and stuff like that. But yeah, I can like scan and see like what's ahead, like what's coming in. This is like
It does
useful.
cost 25 minerals, so you don't want to use those 25 minerals. Definitely not in the early game. It's more of a mid game and overtime kind of thing.
Yeah, you can like scan the wave to like see heroes coming in and that kind of stuff. And then for Chrono Boost, it's gonna be off cooldown in a second, and I can show you guys that. Uh, Here it is. So I'm gonna show you the upgrade building too. So if you press E, you can make upgrades in heroes. So you can make all of these heroes in the game. I would recommend Odin for like beginner players. And then, yeah, so if you click, what am I right now? I'm Zerg, so if I press X, you can get like your missile, your ground carapace, and melee attack through this building. It goes up to 9 on each upgrade, if you didn't know that. Different to normal StarCraft 2, I think it's 3 in regular StarCraft 2, so it's a bit different. And then, yeah, so you got Terran in here. If you're going Terran Air, upgrade ship, weapons. Protoss ground is these 3. And yeah, it's kind of uh, straightforward for that. And then to Chrono Boost, if you like click on an upgrade, so I'm gonna upgrade my Zerg missile attack. Boom, and I press the Nexus ability. Oh, I don't got money right now. Yeah, you can Chrono Boost it to make it quicker. It costs 30 minerals and makes it 22.5% faster. So yeah, if I click this now, I can do it. It's a bit faster, you can see, than it was before. And then another thing to note is this like it's like it has like 100 uses for your entire team, so you can't like waste it basically. Once you run out, your teammates can't do it and you can't do it anymore. So I'd recommend using it like only during overtime, and that's about it for Chrono Boost. Point Defense Drone is useful for like if you're doing this like right now. I'm gonna show you. So 200 minerals and it like shoots it like a laser, and it stops stuff from attacking your units. I do it right now. Boom. This laser it stops certain units from attacking this wave, which can be useful. It's also useful during hero phase. And then, is that about it, Gorilla?
I think you should show them the two menus to be able to send minerals if someone asks to have control of their units, maybe. Go ahead and show them how to do that.
Yeah, so if you click on the very top right corner, you can use the trading menu. This is for like resources if I want to send Gorilla my money, but I don't. uh, and then you can also share control. If you see this here, it says send. This will give the money to Gorilla. And then I can also share control. If you click this button right here, alliance menu, I can take his name and click OK. And then he
Take my
can,
SUV.
yeah, I can move his SUV, he can move mine. I can't move yours yet, I don't think you did it.
Oh, I didn't do it. My bad. I'm very sorry.
So yeah,
Okay, there you go.
here you go. So I can move it now, I can move, he can move mine. You can see his little yellow thing around it. You can move my Phoenix, yeah, so you can also make like Phoenixes and like heroes in this upgrade building. Yeah, I'm just gonna show them how to use it real quick. Stop
Okay.
it. So you go here and you can just wave clear this. Nice and satisfying. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll go over hotkeys now too while I'm here. So you can hotkey by pressing like 1 and control and like left alt and that kind of stuff. And then yeah, so I use like 1 for my main SUV, 2 for my hero, 3 for my upgrade building, and 4 for my Nexus, and 5 for my pylon. You can like use different hotkeys depending on like what you're
Yeah,
comfortable with.
it's control. It's control groups. It's the same way you control all your units on the ladder of StarCraft. If you play ladder, you highlight your units and you can just control and a number that you want. That'll be your key binding to use that control group.
Yeah, I think you can also change it in the options, which I'm not gonna get into. You can like change your uh, buttons for like Phoenix abilities and stuff, but that's like not really needed, to be honest. But if you want to talk about the other thing now, other video for like the, you know,
Yeah, we're gonna make a tier list guide, and we are gonna go down all three races, and we're gonna explain what viable builds or what units are dead units. There are a few units in Nexus Wars that are dead units that you don't want to make, but that'll be a separate guide. And we're actually getting beat by the computer right now.
yeah, we're getting owned, dude.
Yeah.
I think that should be it.
Yeah, I think that should be it for the beginner guide. This guide will be up on YouTube, Nexus Wars Glitchless YouTube, White Gorilla XX Twitch. Will have the uh, YouTube videos, also live streams of public games, in-house games, tournaments. Join the Nexus Wars Discord as well. It's every time you join the map, Nexus Wars, it'll say the Discord. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can definitely reach out to Zachy, White Gorilla, Ropey. We'll answer any questions you guys have.
Yeah, you can
And
join.
thank you for watching and show us some love.
Peace.